he answers only to Queen. Vamp from Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. And this is my Shadowtoys photography custom and a custom caves head sculpt. Check them out. I have a playlist with all their custom head sculpts. They do great work. I was able to do this Vamp. I bought this head sculpt long time ago, a couple of years, I'd say maybe 22, 23, but finally finished the custom this past year in 2025, and it took me a couple months and a lot of tedious work. You can see there's little things that are cool about him and things a little off, but for the most part, I think I get him totally on screen there. I think I nailed him. Not to toot my own horn here, but yeah, really happy with the way this came out. Try to get the skin tones to match as closely as possible. They look like, I don't know, it looks a little bit more matched on camera than it does off camera, but I did the best I could, honestly, with the tools I have. And, obviously I'm no professional, but I try my best. And, yeah, I think it did a pretty good job. He is part swapped and kit swapped. The body, the torso is a, Shang-Chi, like first Shang-Chi Marvel Legend, like the older one, not the movie one, the comic book one, the first one around. The arm is from, and the legs are from, what is it? Homecoming Spider-Man Falcon? Or not Falcon, what was his name? The guy who flew around, I forget. I have it right here, but you know what I'm talking about, Michael Keaton's character. But yeah, I took those legs and that arm and took various other, bought the straps. That's from G.I. Joe. That's from McFarlane Metal Gear. A lot of the extra parts are from Mezco, G.I. Joe, McFarlane Metal Gear. Yeah, this didn't come out. The shoulder pad did not come out too great. I mean, the pad itself is fine. It's old McFarlane, like rubbery plastic. But as you can see, I was using not testers, and not Citadel either. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting everything here. Mind you, I did this later on in the year. I've had this custom on my shelf for a while now. I've had to show it off, but was it Citadel? No, not Citadel. I said that already. The one that went out of business, not testers, but I'll remember later. Anyways, the olive drab green did not take well, did not dry well. I tried many times. It's still a little sticky, but I got it to stop like coming off, you know what I mean? But it's still got a little bit of stickiness to it. I don't know why I put so many matte varnishes on it and try to dry it in so many different ways. But yeah, with this kind of, I think it's just the plastic and some of it like fell off there. I mean, it's kind of on the back, so you can't really see it. But yeah, man, I was really upset with the way that came out. I mean, it's kind of cool that it's textured, but, I wanted it a little bit more smooth, like the arm. And you can see some of the browns bleeding through on there. But yeah, again, I just started to, sand characters and things like that. And this is the same gunmetal. I use like Citadel, Vallejo, not testers. Oh my gosh, I'm hating myself right now. But just for the olive drab and the gunmetal, I use that brand. I can't remember right now. But everything else I used, it's like Citadel and Vallejo mixed. Yeah, the dog tag collection is chest hair. I tried to do with like scratches to look like little hairs. I should have did it the long way and just did like each hair kind of one by one, but I tried to take a shortcut. But I think it looks all right. I mean, as far as accuracy is concerned, he is 100% accurate. He's just missing more knives on the legs because he has like a 4-pack or 5-pack on the sleeve and his leg. But yeah, I just wanted to take the time to really enjoy all the details. Yeah, you could see, again, this is that soft, same rubber. And as you can see, it just doesn't take. Just didn't take that well. I could tell why that company went out of business. Because it's like sticky paint. It dries so sticky. And yeah, that kind of sucks. So Straps are nice. Got that from eBay. I forgot from where. Probably Black Ops Toys or just a random on eBay. And the Customs Caves head sculpt. Let's focus in on this head sculpt here. I did have it break at the hair there. It was fine for many, many months, years. But when I popped it on here and I turned it towards the shoulder pad, I broke the bang, if you want to call that, his sideburn off. It's like one giant sideburn. So yeah, I broke that off. So that kind of stinks. So he can't really go that far that way. He can go this way a bit, and he can't really look down because he's going to snap that again. So yeah, I got that glued on there, and it's a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, if it breaks off, you'll just have more articulation. But great head sculpt where he got shot by Snake in Solid 2. Really nice. The eye sculpt, and yeah, he did the other eye in there as much as he could. Just great, unbelievable work. Here, let's take a look at the back. Mind you, they sculpt these, Customs Cave, and paint these themselves. So it's like unbelievable work. Keep buy from them. You can find them on Instagram, and I believe they have a website as well. Buy from them. They got a forever customer for me. I just slowed down from them a little bit because I would I would have 100 head sculpts and not have the bodies yet. So I had to slow down, and I had to be like, okay, I have to complete some customs before I go into and buy more on the other customs, because I was getting crazy. I have way too many heads, but I have one more to go. I'm working on her now. I'll give you a hint. She is the absence of words, and it is a Metal Gear character. It is a female, and I'll leave it at that. Not necessarily from Metal Gear Solid 4, but from the franchise. And it's not Meryl. I do want to make her Meryl. She's on the list. But yeah, so let's go into some more articulation. As you see, I can't really move the head that much because of the sculpt. I'm just going to break it off if I do. But he can move a little bit, which is not a statue, so that's fine. The butterfly and the arm is a little caught in there, but as you can see, it does move. Arms could go up. Could spin the bicep. No flaking. I'm getting a little better at that. at doing that. Elbow articulates. So a little bit of flake off, but not too much. But not now like I had it before. But yeah, not too much anymore on the wrist. That might be a little... No, yeah, it works. So that's cool. This arm does move as well. That's why I wanted the rubber piece in there. So, you know, you can... sorry, I'm just trying to be super gentle. Move up a little bit, and this does move as well. Torso does bend, you know, and twist. The knife... I know this is an articulation, but the knife does come out. You know, it's a little small for him, the McFarlane Metal Gear weapon, so I did have to kind of cheat in here and there. Even the G.I. Joe ones are too small for him. I'll show you what kind of knives I'm using. That's a Mezco. That comes out as well. The G.I. Joe one, I stole that from Alley Viper. So yeah, just try and get some knives on him as much as possible. And this I stole from Major Blood, G.I. Joe Classified, all G.I. Joe Classified. Leg can kick up. And can the thigh turn? Yes. Just a little bit easy on that side because the strap, but thigh can turn. Nothing's flaking off. Good. Knee. Did have trouble with the kneecap popping off a little bit, but I think I finally got it to stay. Some little marks there, but not bad. Not bad. And then these can move as well. So what's funny is, you want to know a secret to some of these customs I'm doing? What got me started on it? They don't make anything for Metal Gear Solid 4, which is a travesty. I'll just take a look at his behind him one more time. Metal Gear Solid 4 has the least amount of figures and merch for it. So I'm compelled to really go in on Metal Gear Solid 4. So other companies really need to do it. I'll get into that. But I don't want to get too much on a tangent because I'm losing my train of thought here. But articulation's done. Let's get into some of his accessories I'm giving him. I'm giving him some of the Diabolique Mezco knives. Oh, look, some paint kind of, well, it looks like some of the gunmetal from the leg. Yeah, see? But anyway, so I'm going to give him 4 of these because he does like throw them. I don't know where I'm going to put them. They're just going to be extra accessories. Maybe this knife. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I believe these 2 are from Hasbro. Get Deadpool and stuff like that. But I may switch to Mezco. And this is the McFarlane one from Owlman, which I think is going to be the one because it's the only one here. Like, these don't fit. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, no, it does fit. Look at that. Call me a liar. This one's loose. It does fit. So I don't know. Which one do you think should be his main knife? This one? Should I grab like the Punisher's one from Mezco, or maybe use this one? This one's a little bigger. I don't hate that. Or both. Yes to all? Why not? Why not? Right? All right. Yeah, so just knives. Oh, what I was saying, now I remember what I was talking about. What started the customs and all that. So I wanted to do Metal Gear Solid 4. I noticed that the McFarlane, the old school McFarlanes of Metal Gear Solid 2, the Sons of Liberty, I think it was called, a lot of those parts and pieces were reused in Guns of the Patriots, Metal Gear Solid 4. Take a look and you'll notice a lot of parts are reused, and I use that for a lot of customs. I have quite a few customs done that I haven't shown off yet. I want to finish my customs and I need more space before I show more of my Metal Gear Solid 4 customs. I've hinted in the past of the Metal Gear Solid 4 customs. I want to bring in some comparisons. For instance, I mean, not the hints, but I've showed off the PNC or PMC Soldier. I'm shaking the background there. Pure Valaverse. Valaverse needs to really do whatever they can and get the Metal Gear Solid license. I know they just got Splinter Cell, which is awesome. But Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid 4 is so untapped. And who else? Jada just got Invincible, and they wanted that for Valaverse. But I think, as you can see, simple kit bash, and you have he does have a scar. The helmets are a little too big. They are redoing the helmets, but I feel like we need them to redo on the helmets. But anyways, it works. Yeah, Valaverse needs to do it. They're just leaving money on the table. Just, I mean, Konami broke up with oh my gosh, Hideo Kojima. So, you know, there may be wiggle room from some IP, and yeah, I would get in their ear about that, because you need to do that. All right, let's bring in, next is another customer. I kind of showed off a little bit, is Snake. I'll unveil him later. I did, if you watch the subscriber celebration videos, you just scroll through, you'll see him right in front. I do show him without this off. I will do a real review, but yeah, Vamp towers. I mean, he's kind of good with the PMCs, but yeah, he towers over Snake. He's got his AK and all that pops off, but all that good stuff. All right, let's pop these out for next custom. Hang on. Okay, so I know you've seen the Ninja, and you can check those videos out. I am started a Metal Gear Solid Metal Gear playlist, so check him out. Check out those videos. Marvel Legends body, custom cavehead. Yeah, I know he's not Metal Gear Solid 4, but it's important because I want to show him next to my only other Ninja, which is right in here, Revoltech. Or Revoltech. Well, let me bring Gray Fox out of here. Let's bring in Raiden. And yeah, doesn't scale. You know, does it not scale? I mean, I don't think they're the same height. Raiden is a little smaller. I don't think he's like teenage size. Is he a teenager? I don't think, was he a teenager? Maybe Metal Gear Solid 2. No, he was like 20s. He was in his 20s. Definitely. And then by this time, was it 10 years later, 30s? And then Revengeance, he's like 40s maybe? I don't know. What was the time gaps on those? I don't really remember. It was like 5 years, 8 years to 10 years. I don't think they're 40 years difference, but yeah. So you could say, I don't think he would have shrunk this much, but I mean, this is his new total robot body. I guess, well, did he have one in... Yeah, he had one in Sons of Patriots. I was going to make a ride-in. I'm on the fence about it. I do have the recipe in mind. Customs Caves does have the head sculpt. Many people are doing them. Now, after seeing this, shoot, I may have to, because this is no longer in scale. I love this figure, though. This is a grail of mine, ride-in. I mean, love these. But, yeah, I am going to try and do... not a stop motion video, but something of them fighting. I want to do that. And darn, I didn't realize he'd be so tiny. The Marvel Legends bodies are pretty big. They're true. Marvel Legends are true 1/12 scale. I don't care what anyone tells you. Marvel Legends is like, if you're 6 feet, the toy is 6 inches. If it's 5 feet, you know, like a Wolverine, it's 5 inches. You know, they're pretty accurate with their scaling, which I think what shines with Marvel Legends the most. Sometimes they can, you know, not be super accurate, but when it comes to the 6-inch figures and around that size, they're pretty accurate. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way this came out. You know, I could definitely gonna do some poses and stuff. I'm a little worried now, but now that the review's pretty much over, if something breaks on them, at least you saw them full. But yeah, I mean, we'll work something out. And he's like, yeah. I'm gonna have fun with this. I gotta be delicate, but you know, now this tell me how the Rebel Tech is not standing as well as the custom. But yeah, I like him. I'm excited. Look out for some videos on Instagram at Shadow Toy Photography. Look for toy sales at Shadowtoys, both on Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do some videos later on. Maybe when I get a bigger space, which is coming soon. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm doing some more Metal Gear customs. One more from 4. Another one that I gave you the hint from. And maybe I'll do Raiden. Actually, another one from 4. So it's 2 from Solid 4. And 1 from Solid 2. From Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, so a few left. Oh, no, I have another one from 4 I got to do. I think that might be the last one. It's going to be a tough one to do, but... I don't want to end up crying about it. So let that be your hint. Let's be sure to subscribe. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, all that good stuff. Share so this channel can grow and I can get you more Metal Gear customs and videos and good stuff to come. Till next time.